As you can see, the snap on this hat is broken, so we're going to go ahead and replace it. This is the hot glue method, no stitching required. You're going to need a replacement snap. You can buy them on Amazon in black or multicolored ones. I'm just going to go ahead and replace this with the black one. You also need some type of xacto knife, thin blade, and then the hot glue gun, hot glue sticks. This will also work on a Velcro type strap back. You can cut it out the same way and replace it with snaps. And also the strap back style hat. The only thing is, you can remove this with some pliers, but you will be left with a hole right here. So if you do have a broken strap back this style, you can replace it if you want to keep using the hat. But like I said, you'll have a hole here where you remove this piece, and then this will be left unused if your hat has this. Alright, the first step, I like to do this while the hot glue gun is heating up, is I'll go ahead and remove the old snap. So what I like to do is, and you want to be careful, come in here, and then you just run the knife along to cut the stitches. You want to be careful to not cut the material of the hat. You can also come underneath here and do it. This knife's a little dull. I should have grabbed a fresh one, but it'll still work. There we go. Kind of get in here, and you can pull it out, and then do the same for the other side. A little more. There we go. So now you're left with a hat with no snaps on the back. Alright, the next part, you want to go in and kind of clear out this to make sure you have some room. So you want to just kind of go in here and then kind of cut to allow you, so you have enough space for the new straps and the glue to work with. So I kind of go in here and I kind of just cut. Give myself a little space. Same with the other side. Okay. So now you want to go ahead, and now that your hot glue is all warmed up, you want to go ahead and put some hot glue. I like to do one side at a time. So go ahead and put some hot glue in the first side. I like to open it up like that, and then just kind of squirt some in there. And you want to be careful on where you place the snap, because if you put it too far in, then the hat will be too tight. So I like to go kind of there, and then let it cool for a little second, and then yeah, it's still pretty hot. And then once it cools down, I like to pinch down and just hold it for about 30 seconds. Once 30 seconds have gone by, I like to go in and reinforce it. So I flip the hat back over, and then as you can see, there's a little bit of a fold opening here. So I'll kind of go in, put a little bit in there, and then do the same thing, kind of pinch it. Any extra glue that comes out, you can take your knife and just kind of go in here, and it'll cut the line, and then you can kind of scrape it off with your fingers. And then over here, you can see there's a little gap on the front. So same thing. Put a little bead in there. And then go ahead and pinch it. You can also, as it's cooling, kind of wipe your finger along it. Just be careful, don't burn yourself. Kind of clean it up as it's cooling. And I'm also squeezing the whole time to ensure a good bond. And that side is pretty much done. So now I'm going to do the other side. I have the other side open and ready. Go ahead in there. And then go ahead and insert your other end of your snap. Make sure, again, to not go in too far, right about there. And then go ahead and pinch it. Still pretty hot. It's hot. And then again, just, oh, kind of went forward there. You also got to keep it aligned this way to keep that in mind. And then go ahead and hold that for 30 seconds. And just like the other side, I'm going to come in here, add a little more glue. And then pinch. Kind of wipe it away as I go. Hold that. And then lastly, we're going to go ahead and put the glue in the front. Alright, I went a little over the line here, so I'm going to clean it up as it cools down. So all you have to do is, you can see there, I put a little glue, a little out of it, so you can just use your fingernail and kind of cut it and clean it up. Just make sure you hold it the whole time. Go in there and kind of clean it up. So there it is, all finished. You can pull out any little glue strands that get stuck in there. But yeah, all finished. And obviously the glue is not going to be as strong as restitching it. But I mean, you know, I can really pull on that as hard as I can, and it's not coming out. So it's going to be more than fine to just, you know, hold a hat on your head. So super easy, no stitching required, works great.